Hello to everyone, to all those who are watching this video. This is my English assignment. I have to upload a video explaining about 3 topics, out of which the first topic which I am taking is healthcare. I am a student of VIT Chennai campus. So the first topic is healthcare. So healthcare is the maintenance or improvement of health via the diagnosis, treatment and prevention of disease, illness, injury and other physical and mental impairments in human beings. Healthcare is delivered by health professionals in aligned health professions, physicians, dentistry, midwifery, nursery, medicine, pharmacy, psychology and health professions. It includes the work done in providing primary care, secondary care, tertiary care as well as in public health. Access to healthcare varies across countries, groups and individuals, largely influenced by social and economic conditions as well as the health policies in the place. Countries and jurisdiction has different policies and plans in relation to the personal and population-based healthcare goals within their societies. Healthcare systems and organizations established to meet health needs of target populations. Their exact configuration varies between national and subnational entities. Basically, we know the agencies such as WHO. They are a well-functioning healthcare system requires a robust financing mechanism, a well-trained and adequately paid force work. Reliable information on which the base decisions and policies are well-maintained health facilities and logistics to deliver quality medicines and technologies throughout the world. Healthcare can contribute to a significant part of a country's economy. Healthcare is conventionally regarded as an important determinant in promoting the general physical and mental health and well-being of people around the world. An example of this was the worldwide eradication of smallpox in 1980, declared by the WHO as the first disease in human history to be completely eliminated by deliberate healthcare interventions. Now, when we talk about delivery, the delivery of modern healthcare depends on groups of trained professionals and paraprofessionals coming together as interdisciplinary teams. This includes professionals in medicines, psychology, nursing, dentistry, midwifery and aligned health, plus many others such as public health protection, community health work and assistive personnel. While the definition of the various types of healthcare vary depending on the different cultural, political, organizational and disciplinary perspectives, there appear to be some consensus that primary care constitutes the first element of a continuing healthcare process. That may also include the provision of secondary and tertiary levels of care. Healthcare can be defined in either public or private. We have many subparts to this, such as primary healthcare refers to the work of health professionals who act as the first point constitution for all patients within the healthcare of the system. Primary healthcare involves the widest scope of healthcare, including all the ages of patients of different perspectives and social health issues. The International Classification of Primary Care is a standardized tool for understanding and analyzing information and interventions in primary care by the reason of the patient visit. Next is the secondary care, which includes acute care, necessary treatment for a short period of time for a brief but serious illness. Aligned health professionals such as physical therapists, respiratory therapists, occupational therapists, speech therapists are generally work in the secondary care axis through either patient self-referral or through physical referral. Tertiary care is specialized healthcare usually for inpatients and on referral from a primary or secondary health professionals in a facility that has a personnel and facilities for advanced medicinal interventions. Examples of tertiary care services are cancer management, cardiac surgery, plastic surgery, treatment for severe burns, advanced nanotechnology services, other complex medical and surgical inventions. Now, there is something known as quaternary care, and this is an extension to the tertiary care, advanced level of medicines that are highly specialized and not widely accessed. Home and community care is another public health term that we use, and they include inventions of public health interests such as food safety surveillance, distribution of condoms and needle exchange programs for the prevention of transmissible diseases. Community rehabilitation services can assist with mobility and independence after loss of limbs or loss of function. This can include prostheses, wheelchairs. With obesity in children rapidly becoming a major concern, health services often set up programs in school aimed at educating children in good eating habits, making physical and education compulsory in school, and teaching young adolescents to have positive self-image. Now, healthcare ratings and evaluations can also be taken a look at. Their evaluation is on the basis of the measure of the quality of the hospital, health plan quality, measures of physical quality, measures of quality of other and health professionals, measures of patient experience. There are healthcare industries also, such as United Nations International Standard Industrial Classification, which has other human health activities. In addition to, according to the industry and market classifications such as Global Industry Classification Standard and Industry Classification Benchmark. For example, pharmaceuticals and other medical devices are the leading high technology exports of Europe and the United States. The United States demonetized the accounting of the 3/4 and world biotechnology revenues. So I think this is a brief for the healthcare. Now I'll proceed towards the next topic. So the next topic that I am taking is importance of food, or basically I can say food and its importance. So food is an essential part of everyone's life. It gives us energy and nutrients to grow and develop, be healthy and active, to move, work, play, think and learn. The body needs a variety of following 5 nutrients: proteins, carbohydrates, fat, vitamins, minerals from the food to eat and stay healthy and productive. Protein is needed to build, maintain and repair muscle, blood, skin and bones and other tissues and organs of the body. Food rich in protein include meat, eggs, dairy and fish. Carbohydrate provides the body with its main source of energy. Carbohydrates can be classified into 2 kinds: starches and sugars. Food rich in starches include rice, maize, wheat and potatoes, and food rich in sugars include fruits, honey, sweets and chocolate bars. This fat is a body's secondary source of energy. Fat actually provides more energy per gram than any other nutrient, but it is difficult to burn. Food rich in fats are oils, butter, lard, milk, cheese and some meat. Vitamins and minerals are needed in very small amounts and are sometimes called micronutrients, but are essential for good health. They control many functions and processes in the body, and in the case of minerals also help build body tissues such as bones and blood. To learn more about specific vitamins, and we can go through the sheets online available. And in addition to the above nutrients, the fiber and water are also essential for a good healthy diet. Now we often use the term balanced diet. So what is actually a balanced diet? To stay healthy, we need not only the above 5 nutrients in our diet, but we also need them in correct quantities, and that is what is known as a balanced diet. The consequences of not having a balanced diet are numerous. If you do not eat enough protein, you will not be able to grow properly. And as we all know that proteins we get from pulses, also vegetarians also may not have a problem. So many people in the developed world eat too much of some type of food, for example a lot of saturated fats, and become overweight. Obesity is becoming a big problem. In the developing country, on the other hand, many people suffer from hunger, undernutrition, no food for them, like people on roads. Malnutrition is characterized by inadequate intake of protein, energy and food. Now when we talk about minerals and vitamins, we need them in very small amounts. The important vitamins, but then also we need some important vitamins such as vitamin A, B, which help us in including thiamine, niacin and folate. Vitamin C and D are required. Vitamin A prevents infection. Food rich in vitamin A are orange and yellow fruit and vegetables including mangoes, carrots, sweet potatoes, and it improves our vision. Vitamin B serves, the sources are green vegetables, fish, liver, milk and eggs, and helps in repairing body tissues. Vitamin C absorbs iron and provides it to the blood. Most fruit, especially citrus fruit, are good source of vitamin C. Vitamin D, obviously we can get it from the sun, but other sources are calcium, milk, egg, oils. This is good for our skin. The important minerals include iron, calcium, iodine and zinc. Iron is needed to make red blood cells, which are essential for getting oxygen from the lungs and all other parts of the body, and helps our body cells in working properly. Now Iodine is needed for the proper growth and development of the brain and nervous system. Iodine comes from the soil, so the amount of iodine in food develops on how much iodine is there in the soil. Soils low in iodine are found mainly in unplanned mountainous areas and in places where there are frequent floods. Now, when we think that we do not feel hungry, but there is a certain amount that we should always consume time and after again, because without food our body can't survive. And with this hectic schedule that everyone in their life have a schedule, so whatever we do, we need food essentially for that. So we can also talk about the food security, how we can keep our food the way we are consuming it, and from where we are consuming it, we can keep a check on it and be more healthy. This was all for the topic food and its importance. I'll go towards the next topic now. Talking about the healthcare is okay, but when we are fit inside, we want to look good outside. So now I'll take the topic fashion trends for men and women and children that are trending nowadays. So basically, when we discuss, the most trendy of all is the women outfit, so I'll start with that. So for the women, the most trendy thing that is going on is the high shine metallics. Metallics is a New Year Eve thing, but summer glow going up with the high weightage accessories and clothing piece with a liquid metal look trends to translate easily from day to night. Another fashion trend that is going on is plaid over outerwear. Now, plaid outerwear is a new sort of a code in the list. Plaid outerwear made appearance on the runways of Victoria and will upgrade yours from simply practical to a cool statement piece. And another option that we can have is a velvet. Velvet, though we feel it's warm and all, but it is a winter season thing, but at cooler temps it looks really well and suits the curves of the body. Navy blue, cranberry and green are the color that one should prefer in velvets. Another is a pinafore dress. Pinafore dress is sort of a off shoulder, not off shoulder, but a cut sleeves dress in which you have divisions like a schoolgirl jumper in all grown up, and a new class of pinafores includes everything from versatile denim and luxurious details. They have creative layerings and fresh in a spin. Now, when we talk about trends, we have backless loafers. Backless loafers doesn't stop with fall, keeping the momentum going with backless loafers and mule slides to redefine the meaning of confite. Off-shoulder necklines is what is trending nowadays a lot. If you love off-shoulder, then you're lucky it's going on. With the territory of choosing long sleeves, rich jewel tones or dark prints, and then pairing with your favorite ankle boots, off-shoulders go well with everything. Another thing that is going on is the floral prints. Leave bright blooms behind the start of a new romance with the dark floral prints. These moody hues are just a feminine and provide the perfect setting of a deep limb. Another thing which is like you can see around in many of the girls is the chokers. It's a 90s trend but is taking up the cover recently. It has a crystally type of detail and a slight Victorian vibe. Another thing that is trending is an embellished bombers. Now, a beloved bomber is getting a makeover from the new season. Intricate embroidery and luxurious stain take the staple of the utilitarian to totally glam styling suggestion. There were jeans and a tee for daytime, then over a slip dress for instant evening cool. Now, another option that we can have while you're getting all dressed up is the backpacks. Backpacks are another very important accessory, because if you are using backpacks, it should be well coordinated with what you are wearing. So much like you're seeing a certain women fashion trends, 90s is coming back. If you want to go way over the top, however, we tend to side with conservatory with solid colors, though canvas or supple leather in the bags nowadays. Now, when we talk about men, it is plaid sport coats which are going a lot, though the monochromatic look has had a good run played in a big way for men this year, though plaid suits are still a safe bet. Pairing a plaid jacket with the constraining pant is a way to go if you want to stand out this fall. Patches and appliques. Now, while embroidery is a big hit when talking about bombers for both men and women, patches and appliques have been cropping up a variety of men's top for 2017. Things like the elaborate dragon, this Gucci sweater with swing and the pocketbook have leave you standing out from the crowd, but there are plenty of solid options from Alpha Levi's that still keep on the trend and on budget. Now another option is The Grudge. We are sure that the 80s babies in the room are all loving to return to The Grudge. Rough, worn, loose and literally the name of the game here, and pull it off as easily as the budget of the runaway player. These Saint Laurent jeans are great, but they can just as easily get the same style from Levi's for less than $100. Another thing is shades of grey. Grey has staying power in menswear like nobody's business, and 2016 has brought up another assortment of shades to roll with this coming fall and winter. We love this smart and architectural men's 3/4 coat from Calvin Klein because it takes both love of grey and obsession of structured and architectural menswear. Puffy jackets. Rounding off of the hit list, comfortable outerwear from the 90s making another comeback. A mere 5 years ago, I saw a trend of look of runaway with Burberry, D&G